Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining tonight. I was just telling everybody how excited I am about the Shred 10. It is a wonderful opportunity to shred habits that are not serving you well and incorporate things that just do your body so good. But the best part is when you look around this Zoom room, these are the people that we get to shred with and connect with. These are my friends who hold me accountable. And that is such a key part of the success of this program. My name is Lori Weeks, and I'm going to go through the Shred 10 program. We'll have an opportunity to quickly answer any questions at the end. And if there are lingering questions that you have, please circle back to the person that invited you to this call, and we will make sure that all of your questions are answered. There we go. So we're going to jump right into it tonight. We're going to talk about what is the Shred 10. But you guys, even though I've had a chance to chat with many of you that are on this call tonight, with a health journey, there are some things that just continue to evolve. And so I just wanted to recap some parts of my story that may be new to some of you, or maybe you'll be hearing for the first time. But this is me 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was 54 years old. I was really working on my health, always trying to incorporate good habits. I definitely was somebody who, would order a salad or maybe a lean piece of chicken breast, or I did have some fruits and vegetables in the house. And I was trying to work out always. And I was really clinging to the fact that I was hoping that I was going to be able to remain prescription free. Guys, in this picture, I was really suffering with some things. I had hormone imbalance. In this picture, I had night sweats, hot flashes. I was not sleeping well at all. I wasn't feeling rested during the day. I had chronic knee and joint pain. So when I would try to do something good, like walk a 5K or do a Zumba class, oh my goodness, I would pay the price for it for the next few days. Or even if I just tried to do something good around the house, like clean up the attic or the garage, man, moving those boxes, I would just always pull something in my back or something. And it would there was such a high tax for me trying to do something good. I'm really grateful that I had an opportunity to have a conversation with my neighbor across the street. She mentioned that she was flooding her body with whole foods every single day, and that had made a difference in her life, her kids' life, and most importantly, her husband's life, who had been diagnosed with a brain tumor 16 years prior to me meeting her. And she was very, very certain. Her confidence convinced me that that was what she felt helped prolong his life and give him good quality life and helped him be present for his family. So when I found out about Juice Plus, I was like, that sounds great. When I found out about the Shred 10, wow, I need that. And I'm so happy to share with everybody that just a few months later, everything that I just listed to you started fixing themselves right away. The first thing is that I started knocking out at night. I was getting a real good night's sleep. My workouts were better. My recovery from workouts was better. I could stoop all the way to the ground. That means my knees were doing what they were supposed to do, and that felt really good. And I really started enjoying my workouts and my Zumba classes, and I was going in the direction of living a healthier life that I had always wanted. Because, prior, when I had reached out to my physicians for help with the things that were really troubling me, I always left the office with a prescription in hand, and I just never wanted to take it. So I'm always so glad that I found a way to continue my health journey and to remain prescription free. But you guys, I want to talk to you about something. In this picture, I'm really proud of this woman in this picture for saying yes. But it has become apparent to me over the past 4 years, that was 4 years ago, I found out about Juice Plus and the Shred 10. When I look back at this picture, I thought the only thing that was really suffering from were the things that I just told you about. But now when I look in the rear view mirror at some things that have fixed themselves along the way, wow, I'm so glad I said yes to the opportunity that is in front of you today. You guys, I didn't talk much about it back then, but I was really traumatized by my hair loss. My hair was thinning, and I tried today to pull a picture that would show that it's so thin, so far back. I used to have thick hair. You know, my mom used to put big plaits, big braids in my hair. No longer was that the case, and my hair was really, really, really thin on top. You guys, something that I really haven't talked about is that underneath that layer of makeup that you see, I had what I called a raccoon's mask. I had had it maybe for about the last 20 years. I just thought that it showed up sometime around my first or second pregnancy, and it had never gone away. I mean, I got pregnant when I was 30 years old and 32 years old, and at 54, I just figured it was just going to be part of me. I knew that my mom's face looked like this. Do you see, this looks all these big dark spots. It's like shaped like a beard around my chin, raccoon all the way around my eyes. And then I couldn't find a photo, but I used to have two big blotches right over my forehead. So for these reasons, I always kept my face really covered up. You guys, I didn't start eating Juice Plus or doing the shred for hair or for skin. I kept doing it because I was getting such wonderful benefits and I was feeling so good. But then along the way, I started looking at things. Oh, I remember when my husband took this picture on the back of me. I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this picture, right? Because like, look at my hair. But today I look back at this picture, and this is about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years after I had started eating Juice Plus. So what this is showing to me, and this is my own assessment, is that right here and below is probably the thickness of my hair. It would never really get thicker than that. All this new growth is what stayed in my head because of the increased circulation, because of the good nutrition. This is me writing my own history. So this is what I think happened. And you see these little short pieces right here? I think that's new hair growth because I had been eating Juice Plus for about 1.5 years. This is just an added benefit that I just didn't even expect. You know, a little bit after that, I had the confidence to grow out all of the color that I was putting in my hair. I even have a picture of me with my hair. This is, I got a chop, a fresh cut, and I'm having no makeup on. And this is a picture of me today. 4 years into my Juice Plus journey looking back, I am healthier every single day. I'm living my best life, my best healthy life at age 58. And my prayer for everybody is that you get the message today that making simple changes can just add such benefit and bonus to your life. My skin is looking good. I don't even have on any makeup in that picture or on this call tonight, which is really just monumental for me, you know, for where I have come from over the last 20 or so years. So let's go through the shred. What is the shred? Shred 10. Live it, share it, and share it. So there are two startling trends, big going on right now. You guys, there are environmental toxins. The water that we drink is compromised. We have landfills that are leaking into the water. Trash is being poured into our water systems. There are toxins in this water. There are also toxins in the air that we breathe. In fact, there are toxins in the products that we use, so there's just no getting away from it. Couple this with the fact that there's a decreasing food quality. You know, everybody for a time started really getting good at reading labels. Now these labels are so confusing, and there's so many names for everything. There's so many hidden sugars. It's really hard to know if you're getting quality food. There's so many preservatives, flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, genetically modified food, and on and on. So when you pair these two things together, we are like in toxic overload. So this is kind of like, this is a good representation of the toxins that are floating around our body right now. Like our body does its best to keep us healthy and keep a good grip on these toxins. It does things for us like it enrobes the toxins in fat to help protect it from going into our organs. You guys, when we muster up the go forwardness that we all have in us, and we start exercising, and we start working it off and burning it off, and a lot of times when we're able to lose weight or reduce the weight that we have on our scale, what happens is we just have a higher percentage of toxic overload because the amount of toxins didn't change, only our weight did. And oftentimes that leads to just a rebound. We can't keep up with it because our body isn't being fueled properly to continue. Now, I know this is an example, talking about weight loss, and weight rebound, but it also applies if someone is of a weight that they want to gain weight, or if they're at a weight that they want to maintain. Still, when they take on an exercise program of lifting or improving their physical health, oftentimes the toxic levels are not going to give them the outcome that they want. I am here to tell you that that is why Dr. Mitra Ray created the Shred 10. And it's so great because here we are again on this cleansing side of things, where we're come because of the toxins in the air and the toxins in the water. We have an opportunity together every single month for 10 days to incorporate good things into our everyday and get rid of the things that aren't serving us well. And you know what? All of those good things, incorporating all of those plants, remove and reduce toxicity from our body. Overall better health, overall better performance. We can change the balance of reducing fat and increasing our muscle mass. And what's best of all, this is something that is sustainable. There's no rebound to this. And I love that every single month, we're going to get together again on a Zoom call so that we can rekindle the fire of us all together being on a shred journey. Willpower is not something that some people have and some people don't have, okay? Willpower is actually, I want to read this because I need to get this one right. Willpower is actually a function of your blood sugar. Think about a time when you skipped a meal, or you were too busy, or you just forgot to eat. We all have those days. And then you want to eat anything in sight. That certainly is the case with me. It's called the glycemic index, and it is the rate at which sugar enters your bloodstream. As we all know, sugar should enter the bloodstream slowly and give you sustained energy, complex carbs, or sugar can rush in and spike your blood sugar, like you see with this taller curve right here. This is what happens when we eat things with empty carbohydrates like bread, crackers, processed foods, boxed foods. There's a spike in our blood sugar, and then it comes crashing down. And an hour or two later, you really feel so super sluggish. You start to yawn a lot through your day. You even feel as though you may need a nap, right? But sometimes what we do is we go and we get another snack. And then that spike and drop goes over and over again. That's the same thing that happens oftentimes when we skip a meal, or when we wake up on a very empty stomach. We're also experiencing that sheer drop in oftentimes we feel like we need a cup of coffee to get going. Now, I have learned that this is the place to stay, the zone of willpower. This line shows what happens when we eat a low glycemic meal with fiber. So any sugar enters the bloodstream slowly, like with the Juice Plus Complete shake. Then our blood sugar is stable and it makes it easier to avoid bad habits and food addictions. This is the zone of willpower. And you might find you lose your cravings for junk food. And this is why the Juice Plus Complete Shakes is such a key part of this shred program. So let's talk about the Juice Plus Complete. Juice Plus Complete is low glycemic. It stabilizes the blood sugar. It also has 13 grams of plant protein, as well as broccoli and radish sprouts, pumpkin, pomegranate, spirulina. And the Complete has 8 grams of pure plant fiber per servings. You know, this is an amazing way to add in something that's going to steady you through the day. Gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based. Juice Plus Complete is so versatile. You can have it for breakfast. You can have it as a smoothie. You can add fruit. We often encourage everyone to add our greens into our breakfast and our greens into our smoothie. It is fantastic as a pre-workout drink or a post-workout drink. And absolutely, it serves as a snack. So this is just a key component of the Shred 10. Now, how can we eat enough fruits and vegetables for this detox that we're talking about? The truth is that we can't. We need help, and one important part of this Shred 10 is adding the Juice Plus whole food concentrates. It's going to give you such variety of fruits and vegetables, and berries. And I just love this image because this is a visual of everything that's going in your belly. Look at the rainbow. We're supposed to eat the rainbow. I mean, there's no way that I could go to the store and get this kind of variety of food. Plus, it's going to give you the things like not only the lemon, but the lemon peel, the pulp, the skin, everything. Okay, everything that you need for just like this awesome, dense nutrition, which is going to take on the job, which it does so well, of detoxifying your body. All right, I want to go through Juice Plus Omegas. I love them that they are the omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Omega fatty acids support a broad array of health benefits, especially for your heart, brain, joints, skin, and eyes. One thing I forgot to tell you is I used to wear glasses. I've been in corrective vision since the age of 18. Last year, I am finally rid of my contacts and my glasses. I do know that it's in a large part to being consistent for 4 years, eating these omegas every single day. Grow your own food. Now, you guys, are you thinking, oh my goodness, the shred, I have to do the, fruits, vegetables, berries, omegas, grow my own food? No, what I want to lay in front of you is this full community of support to meet you wherever you are on your journey. It was about a year after I heard about Juice Plus that I said, okay, I am ready to find out more about growing my own food. And this has been so much fun to be able to grow food with no pesticide whatsoever. Food loses some of its nutrition in transportation. Well, I have like a farmer's market right on my back patio. There is no loss of nutrition around here. Food just smells so good, it tastes so different, and it grows really easily. So if you want to find out more about the Power Garden and growing your own food, you are in the right place. What I love about this is you don't need to take my word for it. This is the most researched product in the world. And this is a huge part of our success with the Shred 10, with being able to detoxify our bodies. with being able to build a community and bring people along on their health journey. It's because of the research. It's huge for a company or a product to get into one medical journal, huge. And look at us. When this slide was taken, we were in over 35. So research does not lie. We need this armor. We need to protect ourselves on a cellular level. You know, what we eat today is our body the next day. In fact, the body remakes itself every single 12 weeks. That's why it's so important when you are watching this information today to really commit yourself to 12 weeks. This is not a quick fix. I'm sharing with you that it wasn't until 3.5 years later where I started seeing some improvement on my eyesight. But remember, you guys, I have been in contact since I was 18, so it takes time to heal. The shred focus. The shred the foods and habits that are not serving you and focus on flooding your body with whole food and micronutrition. Some of the most common shred results: craving more fruits and vegetables, healthier weight, like settling into your weight like naturally. That was just like a bonus. I have gotten to my weight before, but it was always a struggle to get there and a struggle to stay there. No more. What a sigh of relief that my body, because I'm feeding it well, manages itself well. Better recovery from workout, improved sleep, increased energy, healthier, hair, skin, and nails, improved regularity. No joke. There's no health program out there that should not talk to you about we should all be regular. Increased mental clarity. So now those are some things that you can expect, and those are some testimonies, but let's talk about what the research has proven. These are 11 things. Now there are more, but for time's sake, we're going to go over 11 things that you can expect. Within the first 7 days, all the antioxidants in your blood plasma will go up by 75%. I'm going to list some things that you just might not feel and might not know that are going on. Within the first 7 days, all the free radicals and the damage they do will go down by 75%. Within the first 80 days, your DNA will be 66% less damaged than it would have been had you not started taking Juice Plus. Remember, you're going to take 2 each day. 2 of each every day repairs the DNA. I think you were supposed to wrap that or something like that. Cardiovascular improvement in circulation and vascularity occurs within 28 days. Improved circulation, I think that was like, part of their hair, skin, nails. Immune function stabilization. T cell and B cell counts more normalized. And there is an increase of natural killer cells within 80 days. Anti-inflammatory response throughout your entire body, healthier gums and pockets around the teeth, tighter, and your gums bleed less often, 39% increase of microcirculation to the skin. Get that healthy glow. You can look around this Zoom room and see who has that healthy glow. Pregnancy study showed lower risk of preeclampsia, toxemia, and premature labor. Vast benefits for adults and kids. A new study shows decrease in belly fat and insulin resistance, increased lung power and capacity in heavy smokers. Side effects of that study showed lower MDA and lower oxidized cholesterol in blood plasma, even when the subject continued to smoke. Now, you guys, sometimes that even when the subject continued to not do, to put something not its best in the body, that was me. Even though I continued many times to put something that was not so good into my body, like processed foods or sugar, I still started seeing wonderful results. 10 guidelines recommended. Now, these are the guidelines for the Shred 10. So if you are interested, this is what you really need to pay attention to here. For 10 days in May, and 10 days every single month thereafter. Together, we're going to come together as a collective body. All of us now, We're going to eliminate gluten and dairy, eliminate processed foods and refined sugar, drink enough water so your urine is clear. This comes with an indicator. Don't just drink more water. Don't just walk around carrying water. Want to make sure you are drinking enough until your urine is clear. That is key. Sleep 7 to 8 hours per night. Exercise most days. I'm going to encourage everybody, move every day. Get up and move. Eliminate eating after 6 p.m., 7 p.m. max. You know, if you're working a schedule that does not allow you to do that, reach out to your shred leader. They will be so helpful in helping you figure out how to set your windows for when you should eat and when you shouldn't. Replace 1 or 2 meals with complete plant-based shake. This is optional, but highly recommended for you to add in fruit, vegetables, and berry plant powders in the capsule form and the omegas. It's highly recommended. Follow the shred menu, recipes, and nutrition guides. Communicate regularly with your shred leader. That's why we're all coming together to do this together. You guys, stronger together. I want to show you what a day may look like. So meal 1 includes your Juice Plus capsules or your Juice Plus chewables. So you'll have 1 complete protein shake with a nut milk like unsweetened almond or coconut milk. You know, some people recommend, just to make sure you get it all in every day, just put capsules right inside of that blender. At least 1 cup of vegetables would be ideal. You guys, you see the word optional, but I'm really going to talk to you about ideal because we really have some goals in front of us for our health. So let's aim for ideal. Also 16 ounces of water consumed before meal 2. Your snack is optional. It could look something like a 1/4 pound of sliced turkey breast, boneless, skinless, nitrate-free, or 5 ounces of tuna, no sodium in water, at least 1 cup of vegetables, always 1 liter of water, and 1 cup of vegetables, plus maybe something like, 1 to 2 cups of vegetables, plus 2 tablespoons of hummus, and always your water. An idea for lunch could be 1 complete protein shake. Mix it again, of course, with unsweetened nut milk and at least 1 cup of veggies or 1 large veggie salad. Really, we can help you with some awesome recipes to find like a no dairy based dressing. But y'all, nothing white. I mean, that is just going to be mayonnaise based. So just throw that out of the house. Add 5 ounces of grilled chicken or another lean protein from the protein list. A piece of fruit is just awesome. Always finish, start, or make sure you are drinking your water and have 1 liter of water down before your next meal. Dinner could look like 5 ounces or more of chicken breast, fish, or organic tofu, stir fry, at least 1 cup of veggies, 1/2 cup to 1 cup of brown rice, quinoa, or a small yam, and always your 1 liter of water. Your shred journey. Today, you have been given notice that we are starting our next shred. What is it? May 10th. So I'm sure you are interested. So talk to the person that invited you to this call so you can place your order and have it to your house in time for us to all get together and do the shred together. You'll receive the shred guide and this awesome video by Dr. Mitra Ray, who's just going to really dive into some of the things that I tried to share with you. But oh my goodness, she takes it to another level of just brilliance, and she breaks it down so you understand it, but she also just inspires you. So I would love for everybody here to commit to watching that video. This super cool part is we all get to be part of a Facebook group where it's a private, closed Facebook group where we can share our challenges, share our successes, and just share what we're doing daily. Like, yay, I went for a walk today, or woohoo, look at my salad. I knew I'd have a busy day and I packed it, and here I am sitting in my car eating my lunch. We're going to do the shred together. For doing the shred, you will receive this amazing, amazing Taste the Shred cookbook. It has just wonderful ideas for you. Live it. So we're shredding for 10 days. That gives us 20 days of the month for you to continue to incorporate, continue walking, and find a nice, healthy balance in your life. Always knowing that you're going to return again next month and share your journey with others. Please think about, I know you are thinking about people that you love, that you wish were on this call tonight. So invite them to do this shred with us. Now, as shredders, you will receive a 10-day jumpstart menu, plus your 4-week after shred menu. This is created by our very own Robin, who has just put together such a wonderful meal plan that will meet you exactly where you are and make sure that you get in all your nutrition. You'll also place your order for your plant-based complete protein. You'll receive the digital recipe book, Facebook accountability group and support group, the Shred 10 Success Guide. You will receive outstanding support from your shred leader and your shred community. And even just looking around this call tonight, you are surrounded by people who have been shredding, who have been growing their own food, have been incorporating healthy changes to their life for years, and the success stories will blow you away. So stay sewn into this group. It will make all the difference. So let's talk about what it would take to actually get started. What do you need? Option number 1, complete protein only. You can put in an order for $38 a month and get started on this on our next go round. How cool is that? Now, when you place that order for complete shake, you are going to receive a 4-month supply, and you'll be billed 4 consecutive months. You'll make 4 consecutive payments. They break it down so it's eat as you go, eat as you grow. It's just really a nice way to just step into the program. Option number 2, starting with every single day, the complete protein, Juice Plus Complete Smooth Shake, plus the fruit and vegetable plant powders. This is just $88 per month for consecutive payments of $88. You guys, this is a buy one, get one. Another time, I will share with you how this totally changed not only my health, but the health of my entire family. I had 2 daughters who were on so many prescriptions and co-pays and getting colds and bronchitis that, the 88, I didn't know it at the time, was such a great investment because it actually saved me money, because I was able to purchase Juice Plus and a child was able to get fruits and vegetables absolutely for free. Option number 3, the complete protein shakes, plus the fruit, vegetables, berries, and omegas. And this is 4 monthly payments of $145. Again, when you place this order, you're going to receive your 4-month supply, which is so cool, because 4 months is the 12 weeks that I was sharing with you that it takes to really rebuild your entire body. So 4 payments of $145. This also includes an opportunity for a child with this order to get their fruits and vegetables absolutely free for the next 4 years, as long as you have an ongoing order. I just want to talk about what the Children's Health Study has proven. Did you know that the longer your children take Juice Plus, the more benefits that you're going to see? Increased awareness of health by 82%, eating less fast food after a year by 71%, eating more fruits and vegetables by 59%. I wish I had known about this when I had young ones and was fighting with them at the table. And definitely fewer doctor visits by 63%. I can give a personal testimony that this was the case for my family who routinely had to go to the doctors for their children. I had to go for our children, and now that is just simply not the case. Taking less prescription or over-the-counter medication, missed less school, positive benefit of some kind, 90 to 93% said so. You guys, a conversation with a neighbor who moved in across the street. She simply shared with me that fruits and vegetables were making such a difference to her and her family, and I was willing to give it a try. I am so happier. Look at my face. I'm so much healthier 4 years later. I'm encouraging everybody to please dive in. This is an amazing, amazing opportunity. So I need to, stop share. Here we go. All right. And now you've heard my story. And you guys, if y'all have any questions about that, I am happy to chat with anybody about that, because I'm completely fired up about the changes that it has made for my entire family, what my husband and I get to do together. And now, Sunny, I would love if you would share some of your experience with the Shred 10.
Oh, sure. Thank you, Lori. Oh, my goodness. If I wasn't already involved, I would be jumping out of my chair to get involved. It's like, wow, I'm so happy I decided to join this community. I'm going to tell you my shred story is a little different. I was flooding my body every day with Juice Plus, and it's like, oh, I don't really need to do the shred. Little did I know. But the more I was around the community, it's like, well, it could only help. It could only help. So I added the complete. And it's like, okay, I'll have it from time to time. But embracing the shred, it's like, well, wait a minute. For 10 days, for 10 consecutive days, you'll have the complete. And oh, what a difference it made. I already had a great sense of well-being, but the improved energy after recovery from exercising was like, oh my goodness. And then knowing what I was going to have for breakfast for 10 days instead of trying to plan ahead, whereas with the complete, even if you made it ahead of time, you've got it ready, or you put the frozen stuff and just have it in your blender ready to go. It made it so much easier. And just how well I felt from adding that. It's like, it's no way that I ever thought I could feel any better from just having the plant powders, but the complete really, really did make a difference. And then being involved with the Shred 10, the accountability, the difference, and committing to everybody's got areas of concern. My area of concern was, do you sleep 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night? No, but committing to the Shred 10 for 10 days. And what has happened, it has evolved to where the majority of the month, I'm doing very close to the shred every day. It's just been an evolution over time, but it's wonderful. So even when I travel, I just want to continue it. I mean, really, it is truly contagious to feel good. You want to just keep feeling good. You really, you don't want it to stop. In fact, I don't know if anybody has seen the movie Limitless. I tell them the Juice Plus and the complete, the whole Shred 10, it's like Limitless. You would not have anybody take this from you. You might want to pull out, I don't know, some kind of weapon. You try to take my Juice Plus, you try to take my Complete from me. You're going to have to fight me. You're going to have to fight me to the death, because it's truly just made a huge difference. The sustainability of my health. And then you realize you're helping other people, because people watch what you're doing. If you're a leader, you have a team, or just friends that you know, they see the difference in you. And so that's what Shred 10 has done. It's allowed me to make more of a commitment to honor myself, minimally 10 days. But as I said, it's evolved to where it's more like the whole month, and working on the areas of getting more sleep and making sure that I move more. And then when I do move, that the recovery that I feel. So it's truly been a game changer, adding the Complete every day. And of course, when people see the results that you've had, or they hear of it, they want to join you with it. And so being able to make a huge difference in other people's lives is so rewarding. So I thank you, Lori. I just thank this community for being there for all of us. We just really emerge better. So thanks so much.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Sunny. Can you all just hear the joy in her voice? You know, I used to show up at the end of a program like just feeling so drained, like, oh my goodness, did I just make it through that 10 days? And here she is sharing, she loves it. It floods over into the rest of the month, and that she feels committed to share it with her community. You guys, because we know how good it feels good to feel good. I love that Sunny shares that it's added life to her life. And it's that's as simple as it is. As, honor your body. We are living beings. We are meant to eat living food. All right. Thank you so much, Sunny. You guys, I'm horrible at reading the chat. So if I have any questions there, somebody can help me and read those out loud. Does anybody have any questions for us?
I think there was can you quickly review the guidelines? I'm gonna actually stop the recording. That's okay.